How's it going, everyone? Today's topic is K1 Revelation, Master Law Sector, dealing with champions of Barrier and Unstoppable with Threat of Void. Find this Law Sector, you're gonna go to your map, go over to the moon, set your waypoint, land at Stars Harbor, look for this little cave over here. Never ran it before, running down this pathway for normal. Once you complete on normal, you can run on Legend or Master. Legend is my recommendation for this early in the season. Don't recommend running Master yet until you get the hang of things. The good thing is this was one of the Lost Sector from last season, so if you're used to it, go right into Master, get that Flawless done. You do need to make sure you get a Legend and Master Flawless, so run them on both if you can. And then this should be a quick build here. So, quick build rundown. We're using Strand, Warlock, Needlestorm, one of the highest damage supers in the game right now. Healer have to keep us alive. And then we're using our melee, which actually we won't even really be using our melee anymore with our new aspect Weave Walk. Every time you have every time you're not really in the middle of combat, or if you want to in the middle of combat, jump in the air, hit your dodge ability. The same thing you would use for solar. And then it'll get you put in this little Weave Walk stance. Once you have your full amount of threadlings, then hop out of it. So same thing, jump and then hit your dodge again. Because you don't want to waste your second melee. You want to make sure you get out as fast as you can with that, unless you need to stay in there to get out of a sticky situation. So you'll have that 90% reduction. Chakra Grenade for Unstoppables. And then we use the Weave Collar here, so because we want threadlings as much as we can with our Rift. So our Rift will heal us, give us more threadlings. If they don't go anywhere, they'll latch onto us. So make sure whenever you use your Weave Walk, if you're using it for getting threadlings, you don't already have threadlings. So just start shooting things and they'll fall off and whatnot. So with that, we're using Continuity for longer suspends, Evolution here to help with all our threadlings. It's going to be our main focus here. And then Generation to help us get more grenade energy, because we need to make sure we have our Shackle Grenade up as much as we can. And then we want to make sure also we have our class ability. So your main thing is going to be focusing a lot on your class ability and your grenades. So make sure you have these two stat high if you can. But the main thing is always going to be 100 resilience. This early in the season, you need that. Throw the rest into grenade, and then secondary do recovery, because you want to make sure your grenade is up for some damage. It doesn't do the most amount of damage, but some damage. But also the main thing is the crowd control. You play Strand for the crowd control. So unless you're doing boss damage, it's whole different build, whole different thing. So Quicksilver Storm with anti-barrier. A lot of our damage will come from this also. This is the new season fusion rifle. Definitely recommend grabbing one if you can get one. Envious and Control Burst are my two recommended perks, but you'll see a whole video on this weapon shortly. Take care of our Unstoppable. Make sure you aim down the sights so we get the little flash. Then it loads in the heavy rounds so you can actually take care of Unstoppables. If you don't do that, it won't work. And you have to have it in your artifact. A machine gun, or you can use a rocket launcher to deal with heavy targets. I'd probably recommend almost using a machine gun or this early in the season, as it helps with crowd, ad clearing. Once you get a little more powerful, then switch to a rocket. But until then, I would say use a machine gun for all content, as it also works with overloads for a machine gun. So I don't have the last tier yet, so you guys will be, if you have the last tier, you'll be way advantaged than me. But I'd recommend elemental munitions and then monochromatic maestro. That things are really good too. So our build's gonna do a lot with our tangles. Tangles and threadlings. So I don't know what is going on here. Oh, I guess there's no current benefit. Interesting. Here we are. Cool, just got a bounty. Didn't do anything. Awesome. So Dynamo is gonna be our goal here, as you don't really do much with your grenade kills. So classic ability, as much as you can. Dynamo is the way to go. Use your Solar and Strand Siphon is what I'm using to pair up really well with the with my Strand weapons and Solar weapon. If this is an Arc weapon, then change it to Arc, or change it to anything you like. This one, I don't really like this combo Strand. I wish they would have made it worth 2 points rather than 3 points. But you know, it is what it is. You have to lose some stat if you want to run all three, but your stat isn't going to be as important as running these three. I would say run these three over the stat. Everything else is kind of just grenade focused, as you know, throw grenades we need to, abilities as we need to, and then our melees will do some final blows and not that much. So I don't know if this will be, I'm trying to test and see if I like this or not here, or if I may run kickstarts, or if I run maybe like a focusing strike here as something else, because we don't really like to use our Weave Walk for stacking up threadlings rather than doing damage, but I'll have to see how that goes. For your chest here, I would make sure you run either 2 Void Resist if you're having issues with the Unstoppables, or 2 Solar Resist if you're having issues with the barriers. The barriers will do the most amount of damage, in my opinion, as you can take care of Unstoppables really easy with Strand. For your boots here, 2 Strand Weapon Surges. I would switch this to a healing one, better already, or recuperation, or if you want more innervation for grenade uptime, you can. I'm going to use grenade uptime, but depending on what you need, put that in here. Installation might be a really good one also. but I would recommend having one of these options available rather than going 3 weapon strand weapon surges. I don't think it'd be that huge of a benefit to get the 3rd one in there. 2 is definitely a nice benefit. Everything else here is just to get us ability cooldown up. And then artifact. Artifact is really not that important. The only thing I would say, maybe Thanatonic Tangles. More Tangles is better. That's nice. Or communal pickups. But I don't know if this works solo. So these 2 are nice, but the only thing you need to make sure you have is Unstoppable Fusion. Everything else is kind of an added bonus. I haven't got a chance to min-max everything perfect, but maybe Monochromatic and Elemental Munitions will be my build for it. So, enough talking out of me. I'll get right into it. Quick master run here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you want to see any of my other videos. I will do all classes for all lost sectors, especially this season. I had them all done for last season, so definitely check those out. There we go. Gonna go over here, do some quick damage with our rockets, get our grenades loaded up as we need to. Fast ability, get those threadlings going, get all the explosions, load up all over the place. A Wraith walk, or Weave walk, I guess. Once you have the threadlings you need, don't stay in it, unless you don't need the immunity. These orbs are great for all the threadlings. Like I actually feel like we have an army now. It's crazy. Ooh, okay, so if he's on the edge here, he has a chance to roll off the edge. Just don't CC him or anything. Oh, he didn't do it, okay. Let him do a shield. Here we are. Don't want to go too far forward for a finisher, as it will summon the eye over there. We don't want to deal with that. Let's see if we can aim one of these up. Oh, I actually hit it. That was crazy. Alright, aim for that corner with it. Okay, that was cool. In the air, so I have plenty of time to reload. Gonna use a shield in a second. There we are. There we are, perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna get all the way over here as I need to. Hop out of it. Throw these grenades around as I can to get as many tangles going. Every time you see a tangle, you want to make sure it dies, because it'll spawn your threadlings as you want to. Oops, I'm standing in fire. There you are. We're gonna go up top here. Make sure we break this shield as fast as we can so the threadlings will get them. Make sure once you're ready. No, I didn't do it. I messed it up. That's my fault. Since he dodged, he's gonna do a shield. I'm gonna make sure I get my threadlings ready to go. I wasn't ready for it. I'm just messing this all up right now. Get those ones to the far side. They're the priority at the moment. I've been trying to hold my grenade. It would be easier to do on this guy, but I want to make sure that I have it available for the unstoppable, because it's gonna be real messy if I don't. Sure it is. Yep. Easy grenade damage. And you may feel like you're in a bad spot, but you have your immunity, so you're good. We're gonna load our unstoppable bullet in here. We go immune anytime we need. This thing does a lot of damage. It's probably the best seasonal weapon they have right now. Get brought out. Here we are. We're gonna switch to our heavy. Knock this guy out real quick. I thought the recoil on this gun was bad. The new seasonal machine gun is the worst. It's so much recoil, it's crazy. So we saw those spawn in the corner. That means there's an unstoppable over there. I want to make sure I aim this down, get it so he can be stunned. Then use my heavy. This gun will do a lot better when you're a little more mid-range, but I just want to take the unstoppable out real easily. I don't want to have to go down there if I don't have to. Go. Make sure we take these guys out as fast as we can. Aim right at him. The second he comes down, or if you do a certain amount of damage, he's gonna want to put his shield up. So just make sure when you're ready. Fedling's doing damage is nice. Whoop. Not having a melee, not a good idea. I'm gonna put him up in the air. Because I know it's going to be a bad thing if I'm not ready for it. Aim down the sights. Keep your melee available if you ever need to, you know, peace out, you can. Wasn't ready. Oh, man. Aim down the sights. There we are. Little shit, some of the points, but wasn't that bad. Gotta reload all my weapons, pick up any ammo I need, make sure everything's good to go, because the second I break all the crystals, the boss spawns. Okay, so I don't have all my threadlings out. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to sit in my healing circle here. See if I can stun him a little bit, as much as I can. Right, I don't want to take anything too much. The boss is not the priority here, the barriers are the priority. Early in the season, we're playing it safe. He'll stay aggressive until you do enough damage to him, so I'd say just throw your ult out as you need to. Get him. Oh, yikes. Don't want to do that. Just need him in the back enough so we can get the barrier champions. Or so we can just, you know, shoot him from a safe distance here. It's gonna seem slow and boring, but if you're going for flawless, it's what you need to do this early on. And try not to do anything too crazy. This weave walk thing is busted. I heard it's busted in PvP too. I haven't got a chance to mess with it yet, but yeah, 90% damage reduction. Okay, that's fair. It'd be nice if the threadlings did like anti-barrier or something. That'd be cool too. Hold some ammo for the shield. Perfect. Knight is gonna be annoying if you don't. All you can do is jump him though, so I'll let him come at me and then I'll show you. Ooh. You just jump over him if he's be annoying. Jump over him. Easy to take care of him. He will one-shot you though if you get too close, so be very careful. Wasn't ready for the damage for this, so I threw my shackle grenade out. I need to reload. It's gonna be bad. There we are. Perfect. Now we can just destroy any of these tangles. Got some more heavy ammo. Oh, that's not heavy ammo. Okay. Whoops. If you're worried about this guy shooting you, you can always throw your shackle grenade. Oh, that hit your shackle grenade. Not necessarily did that correctly, but it's okay. I do have a bunch of other runs from the previous season. If you're looking for the different builds and stuff you can do, it's the same. I mean, it'll be a little different with the seasonal artifact, but it'll still be the same concept of running. You guys will check those out for Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. Just gonna go up here and do this. Almost lost my run there because I was being risky. You sometimes will have one more set spawn when you get close up here, so be careful. If not, I think I killed them all with that there, but that worked. Okay, so a little slower run. Sorry for the thing, just playing it safe with flawless there. It's kind of my first run of the season for this one, this one, so 10 minutes. Ooh, not the best run, but you can always do it probably faster. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you want to see different builds. I do have all the classes done. I'll have all the classes for all the lost sectors this season. So if you check them out, I have them for last season also. So if you have any questions or anything, put them in the comments below. And as always, hope you have a fantastic day.